I got my hair cut yesterday, so I want to do a new makeup look because I also want to shoot some new videos. So yeah, sorry, I'm reading some comment on Instagram, but yeah, let's get ready. I mean, I already have my brows filled in, so we can just start with the eyes. My makeup not really that different all the time, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use my palette right here that I custom picked myself from Anastasia Beverly Hills. How's everybody's doing? I never have my hair done like this, so it's slightly different. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Omari, shut up. Genetics. Okay. Hi, Serena. Okay. So I'm just using this shade right here and blend it out, make it kind of like really smoky. My friend Omari is stupid. Okay. A lot of blending. It's funny, one thing that I've learned about doing makeup is that whatever I put on in real life, on camera, it doesn't pick up as much. Kind of want to do like a warm, smoky eye, but then at the same time, it's like, I feel like I do that all the time, so we'll play as we go. I might feel like I want to do something different, so. Hello, everybody. I wasn't planning on going live at all, but you know what you do when you recover from SRS? You have a lot of time on your hand. I've been binging watching all your videos while dilating. You make the session so much easier. I'm 2 months post, I've got a long journey. Oh, that's so sweet. I feel, you know what helped me with dilation? I think it's Real Housewife of Atlanta. So, yeah. I'm glad that my videos help you though. That makes me happy. Two-month post-off, it sounds like you're doing way better than I did when I was 2 months post-off. I was a mess. But you don't realize how long it takes just to like blend out eyeshadow and stuff. I used to have it more like refined, but now I like it. I like the edges to be a little bit more blendable. I don't know. I'm just at home editing my videos, upcoming videos, and I just feel like I want to get ready. Why housewife make me laugh the dilator out? Oh my god, that really does happen. When you dilating, it's hard to sneeze, cough, or laugh. Because one time my friend who was here taking care of me, and he was in the other room, and he was saying something really, really funny, and I overheard him, and I laughed, and the pressure of my body to shoot the dilator straight out, I will never forget it. Want it a little bit more smoky. I've learned so much just from dilating about my body, what I can handle and what I cannot. Hi, Giselle. I know I don't really I don't announce when I go live just because sometimes I just like to be spontaneous. But I love it when people happen to catch me going live. Like I find that to be more special. So plus I don't want to do like get ready with me edit video. It's just like you cut out so much. When you really getting ready and people watching you, they can see what you're doing. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist or anything, so whatever tips you can pick up from me, good. But if you know, it's not like I'm doing anything extraordinary. I just know my face and I know what I think look good on me. So yeah. Your videos make me feel so excited to get SRS when I'm old enough. That's good, you know, because even 12 months ago when I was getting SRS, there was nobody's video that I was searching that I could find. So I'm glad that my videos, like every time someone tell me that my SRS video helped them, it makes me really, really happy because I feel like that does the purpose. But as a channel, we must grow. So that's why I've been doing a lot of vlog. And I feel like SRS, there's always a time limit to when, and when it's kind of like being not tiring, but like run its course. And a trans woman living out her daily life would never be out of style. You know what I mean? And also there's not a lot of trans people who are doing vlogs. So I guess I'm doing it, you know? I just think that representation matters, and if you see more trans people out there living their daily life, doing things that you do that you can relate to, it will not only normalize us, but also humanize what trans people are. What's the best way to react to someone clocking you and making it obvious? Well, first of all, identify those people. If people clock you intentionally and they claim to be your friends, they're not your friends. And if people just clock you to be an asshole, then that's just them. Don't mind it, honestly. Just like pick and choose your battle. Like your whole day, like when someone trying to be doing something transphobic towards me now, what I do is I look at the situation from a different perspective. I'm looking at it on the outside. My everyday, every person after you've seen me interact on my vlogs, treat me with dignity, respect, and as a woman that I am. So if someone who you don't know, who don't know you, just say something transphobic, is it worth getting like angry over it? You know, they want a reaction out of you. They already miserable with their lives, so they want you to be miserable. You don't have to give it to them. Just go on and live your best life. And people always think it's easy to be trans in New York. I mean, in a way, it is because, you know, there's exposure, but also the exposure make you an easier target for people who hate you. New York is just very, very open. People feel free to do what they want. People feel free to be trans, and then there's also people who feel free to be assholes. It's always ruined my day. I'm get angry sometimes, let them go, but I guess I just have to work on that. Yeah, I know what you mean, and I must tell you, I'm not always gonna walk away from a situation. It depends on when and how I feel at that moment. When I'm having a bad day, I would react to it. I would react to it way more extreme than I usually would. And you know, it is human nature. But it's not worth it, I'm telling you. Yeah. The best way to revenge is living your best life. Trans folks, when they feel like they can't get anything out of it, it's over for them. Okay, I'm gonna mix these two color, and now what I'm gonna do, I've worked with so many amazing makeup artists who do makeup for like celebrities and stuff. And can I tell you something? They don't know how to do Asian faces. I think people have an idea of how Asian should look like. And when they think of Asian eyes or Asian features, it's always about looking how a white person think an Asian person should look like. And mostly they thinking we're all like monoliths and stuff. Yeah. The best makeup an Asian person can do is themselves, like they know their faces. I wore bad makeup for the longest time. I mean, probably years from now, I'm gonna look back at this, and even a couple months ago when I look at my videos and stuff, I'm like, what did I do? But you know, there's good days and there's bad days. Sometimes you have bad brows day, sometimes you have bad eyeliners day, but guess what? It's okay. It's you. It's part of you. It's who you are. So don't worry too much about it. Makeup's supposed to be fun. When you make it feel like it's a task and you have to look a certain way, it's kind of like lose the fun, the joy, the interest. Me, I'm just like, whatever. I look back and I was like, yeah, I could have done my makeup better, but guess what? It is what it is. Sometimes your lashes are wonky and it's okay. What's your favorite part of your makeup routine? My favorite part of my makeup routine is when I take my makeup off. As much as I love wearing makeup, I'm extremely happy when I take my makeup off. Hi everyone that's just joining. I want to read something. It's always okay. I'm 17, I'm 5 months on hormones, and I have to be patient with myself to really transition, if that makes sense. Yes, I agree with you. When I first started my when I first started my HRT, I was so impatient. But then when I look around and interact with other trans people who just started SRS, who just started HRT, sorry, I get everything confused now. She was way older, and she always asked me, how can I get my breasts done or anything like that. She just wanted it to be, she wanted her masculine features to be gone, and she wanted to be as feminine as possible. And I'm like, you know what? You and I both waiting for it. You know, we all want to, we have an idea in our head how we want to look like. And, you know, sometimes it's patient. Hormone is great. Estrogen is great. Hormone blocker is great, but it depends on where you are in your life. Like, I was already an adult when I transitioned, so I had to wait for the effect happen and all of that. And you know, sometimes when you racing, you're thinking about the destination, but when you stop and just enjoy the process of it, I think it would be better and more worthwhile. And it's of course easy for me to say that when I'm at this position right now where I'm happy with how I am, who I am, how I look on the outside. And trust me, I have empathy for every trans person who want to look feminine, who want to pass, because I know that being passable is not just a privilege, but also a security blanket that all of us wear. And even though that passable should not be the goal, but at the same time, it is a security blanket for people to walk through, for trans people to walk through life on a regular basis. Like, it can stop us from getting harmed. It can, you know, help us with job opportunities and housing opportunities. So I understand, I hear you. But I just want you to, every time you have doubts like that, think about how far you have come. Yeah, because wherever you are in your transition, there's always someone behind you looking at your position and wish they in your shoes. Does that make sense? Yeah, I love all of you. Like, trust me. Every day I think about all of you. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna break my shit. Let me finish this eyes. Let me see, I wanna read some comments. I wanna do my makeup and read it at the same time. As an intersex trans woman, I receive tremendous amount of hate within our community. Not really sure how to handle it, but I love your video. You are such a huge inspiration. Thank you, Luna. as a trans woman of color in the community, I myself am learning a lot also. So give people time. Sometimes you just have to be patient, you know. If you can't be patient with others, then just work on yourself. Be your best self and dissect where people coming from. Sometimes it's ignorant. Not all of it is hate. So the less we think that people out there to get us, it's easier for us to move forward. How do you feel about people who say gender is a performance? I mean, why would we waste time on people who think like that, honestly? But I guess in a way they performing too. They performing the gender binary that people already place them in. I feel like every time people have problem with trans people and gender non-conforming people is that they see someone living out their truth, and that's honestly what it is. You yourself are putting in a box, and sometimes when you see people living out their best life, living out their truth and be who they want, I think you don't know how to process that, you know? When you, all your life, you've been told what you should be. Do you have supportive family with your transition? Taking my mom 8 years and after SRS to finally take me seriously. I do have supportive family, but the way they support me is not the way that I want to be supported sometimes. But you have to understand, these people who, they know us a certain way, it will take them a while, and also they're from a different generation. 10 years from now, who knows? The younger kids gonna look at us, and no matter how woke we think we are, they're gonna point out something that we're doing wrong. So just give people time to process. Everybody deserves a chance to evolve and grow. So yeah. Half Chinese as well, that's been a battle. Yeah, my dad is Chinese and my mom Vietnamese. So I understand the traditional way of being, you know. And I'm also an immigrant. So trust me, my parents had high hopes for me. Every day, I mean, I don't want to get too personable, but every day on the bad days, I feel like I'm disappointed my family. I'm disappointed my parents. And that really, really hard for me to digest. But do you want I don't know, it's hard to talk about that, you know. But I carry on every day living my best life and being happy, and when the time comes, it comes. Family is complex, you know. All these people who thinking that like you can just like cut your family out for something that they do or whatever, it's hard when you have all these memories and experiences with them. It's how, you know, I don't think that's the way. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna use Pat McGrath palette. This is the neutral one. I had it for years, and I'm gonna use this dark shade right here. It's really hard, you know, when it comes to family. My family is loving. I can always count on them, but then, you know, they're not trans. I'm trans. I have complexity that only another trans person would kind of understand better than my cis supportive family, you know? That's just fact. Hard not to feel like the black sheep in the family. We are all black sheep in our families, guys. But guess what? We're black swans in our family here on YouTube. I haven't worn like smoky eye in a while, and that's what I want. By the way, for people who follow me here and follow me on Instagram, I the group chat that I opened for trans, femme, and non-binary people is kind of full right now. We're not accepting any more people, but once it open up more, because I want people to get to know each other better. Once it open up more, I will send out more invites. So if you guys want to be added to the group, just DM me on Instagram. I'll keep you in mind, and when it open again, I'll add you. It's just a really supportive family. Like we all talk about, we have different topics that we talk about every day, and we share with each other's. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, and it's really, really cute. You know, I tune in every day and seeing how people, you know, like interact with each other. It makes me really happy. I don't have any trans people around me, and that I know. That's why I really appreciate you doing this. Yeah, it's easier these days, you know, with like social media and stuff. I think that's a positive side of social media. It's actually help us connect. We can like not know each other in real life, live really far away from each other, but like we know that somebody else kind of in the same experience as we are. So it makes it easier. It makes it easier to go on, you know? So smoke. Is that smoke enough? Okay. I just have really like a lot of fun with my makeup. Let's see what I want to do. Okay, not moving this too much. Oh. Okay, is that better? Okay, I'm using another Pat McGrath. Sorry if that hit too close to home. My parents are immigrants, but I mostly grew up with my grandfather. No, don't worry about it. I'm here for you guys as much as you guys are here for me. You have created such a safe space for me to be doing my YouTube channel. So don't, like, you guys are the reason I do it every day. So don't mind it. I share everything. I share my SOS surgery. There's nothing else that I won't share. Okay, I'm gonna use another Pat McGrath. This one with all these beautiful color that I wanna try today. I kinda wanna do the red, but then I kinda wanna do this. I wanna do the purple. It's kinda go with my nails. I like using the finger, it's better. I'm sure that majority of you watching right now do better makeup than I do, but trust me, it makes sense at the end. It's like an artist piece. You look at it, you're like, oh, what a mess. I'm like a Monet, you know? You have to, far away it looks good. Come closer, you're like, holy shit. I always make myself laugh, guys. It's easier to go on like that. Sometimes you just have to poke fun at yourself, so. I'm also consider sharing my live experience on YouTube as well. Your SRS video was the first that I watched. It was such a huge inspiration. Yes, everybody should. Everybody should be allowed to. That's why we have social media. No matter if you have 10 followers, 100 followers, or 100,000 followers, you have a platform. If one person in there can see what you do and being inspired by it, you're doing your job. So trust me. When I started doing YouTube full time, like a couple months ago, there are videos who have like a couple hundred views and it's been on there for months. And it just, the statistic. And guess what? You make another video, you go on. And then there are videos of mine that have like a couple thousand views and you know, now it's being more consistent. So you just have to start somewhere. And the thing about creating something that you consider artful or sharing your voice, just do it. An audience usually don't know what they want. Sometimes as a creator, you just have to do you, and then you create an audience right there. You don't create for an audience. You just have to create what you create. Watching your video inspired me to love myself regardless of genitals. Thank Thank you. I hope that it's like come across that way because it's more universal. Whether if my experience as a trans woman have anything to do with cis woman, it's still a video about empowerment, about self-love, self-care. So yeah. Is the waiting process to start HRT very long for you guys or just me? For me, it started within 2 weeks. So it's different because I went to a LGBTQ center in New York and they recommended me to a clinic which is Kowloon Lore, and I have been with them since. My phone has like a golden tint on it, so I can't actually see what it looks like except I'm looking here. So I'm looking here, I'm looking here, don't mind me. Alright, now let's put on some eyeliner. I'm gonna use this one. I've been doing my makeup slightly different, but makeup's makeup. This one, eyeliner, I'm just gonna do a little. It gets fixed, don't worry. Don't clock me, okay? I'm playing jazz in the background. It's always helped me relax, calm. By the way, do you guys like the last vlog? I had to upload it 3 different times because the first 2 times it was on there, it was doing really well, and then it just get deleted. I have no idea. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the last vlog. I actually really enjoyed it. Like creating it, filming it. It's not doing as well as the other one, so it is what it is. One thing I know about YouTube too is like it takes a while. Certain video of mine is not doing well, and then a couple months later it's got like thousands of views. And I was like, ooh. It's all about the algorithm. Oh, you guys should really hit the bell notification on my YouTube channel so this way you can see videos that it come out. Sometimes people ask me, I have on Instagram, ask me like, I haven't seen your video in a while. I was like, yeah, I know, because the algorithm. So just push the bell notification so this way the video come out and you get alerted. Because sometimes they hide my videos, guys, so it is what it is. Right. I don't mind the like little transfer. I just blend it out because I don't have like deep socket eyes. See, you blend it out. I really thought that when I'm going live right now during the day, most of you are gonna be at work and stuff, but everybody's up here. We're having a party. Let's see, what's this one? What's your favorite Vietnamese food? My favorite Vietnamese food is my mom's food. She's the best Vietnamese cook. But in terms of like cuisine-wise, I love this dish. I don't know what's the name for it. It's a vegemelle. Did I say it right? I'm so bad. Vegemelle noodles? I don't know why my brain is not processing right now, but it has like barbecue, Vietnamese barbecue pork, shrimp, and spring roll. I think, yeah, spring roll. It has like a good like fish sauce. So good. So good. Well, I think I'll start my channel for real then, Big Step. Yes, do. Start your channel. I think I think they try to slow your channel down. I wonder why they do it sometimes and not others. It's just the algorithm, guys. What if you really want to uplift my channel, my voices, like every video, comment on every video, watch every videos, that's the only way. Because how the algorithm works is like you have to watch it, you have to engage in it. So this way, the system believes that this is the content that you want to see. Okay, I want to put on lashes because it looks good like this, but if I go on like my filming and stuff, it doesn't look as intense, and I want it intense. Let's see. I do want to put on lashes, so let me put on lashes. My always 3D mink lily lashes. This is what I've used for 2 years now. It's the only lashes that I like. It looks intense, but it looks really good also. Are you about to go out or do another vlog? No, I'm just gonna film a pro and con video of a pro and con of SRS video. It's a video that I've had asked you guys for a while, and you guys been waiting for this one. And it's hard for me to say the pro and con of SRS in the beginning when I hadn't experienced everything yet. Now I'm at almost 1 year. I'm 2 weeks away. I'm at basically 11 months and a half on my SRS surgery. I think I can be honest about it, about what it's like, the pro, the con. So if you guys want to just give me the question, ask me the question, the pro and con, or whatever question you have about SRS, I'll include it in my video when I film it. The tip for wearing lashes is make sure that the glue is dry. So right now it's not dry. It's more tacky, it's easier. My bangs, my struggle bangs. It looked really good yesterday. You know, the reason why I cut my bangs is because I kind of get lazy when I do my eyebrows. It's out of laziness. I'm just if I cut my bangs right there, it hides my eyebrows, so I don't have to do it every time. So yeah. I've noticed that European wine trends YouTubers usually have more successful channel faster. It could be a ratio thing. Well, if you follow social media and stuff, there's the algorithm and how people set it up. It basically true. So if you want to support this little Asian girl, show up. That's the best you can do. If you want to see more content creator who's not white, doing better, you support them. I just don't get the exposure, but I know one day it will happen, so. All right, let's put this on. Looks good. Doing my makeup is relaxing. And that's a tip I would give for everyone too, is that, it's easy to focus on the negative side of life. But when you focus on things that you do, things that make you happy, things that bring you joy, that you can incorporate into your daily life, it makes it a little bit easier. I just play with my makeup. Are there trans YouTubers you like to watch? Yes, Cat Black. That's one of my favorite. I always look forward to her videos because I feel like I've learned a lot from her. That's the only one that I know of. Yeah, and you say that's what it is too. There's Cat Black who's trans and actually doing great work. Like she's amazing. She actually teaching you, and she doesn't have millions of followers like, let's say Nikki Tutorial. I don't know why I'm stuttering, right? But yeah, and Nikki just started like not very long ago. And I'm not comparing it, honestly. I'm happy for both. And everybody defines success differently. At the end of the day, you cannot blame the people who just, you know, no one wants to do something to be second best at it. Everybody wants to be the best, but then somebody's gonna sit behind and watch them. So the thing about it is like you cannot blame these creators who like want to reach success. You can only blame the fandom, the people who view it. If you give Cat Black more engagement and more views, then maybe she'll be having more followers. You know what I mean? That's what I think. So I always support Cat Black because I've learned a lot from her. I don't agree with everything, but I've learned so much. And she's actually very engaging. That's why those videos, I'd rather let people like that teach. I just want to show you to have a good time. Let's see. Right now, let me fix these lashes. Okay, that's better. I could make it more smoky, but I don't think so. A little bit of bottom mascara. I feel like everyone makes stupid faces when okay. I don't have any foundation or anything on yet, so I don't feel like wearing it, honestly. I'm just gonna do some Pat McGrath blush. This right here is my favorite. It's called Desert Orchid. When you wear your blushes up like this, like a little contour, it's actually give you a lift. I've learned that from Naomi Campbell. See? I used to wear it only in the center. It makes you look more youthful. Then I use a blending brush just to blend out the edges. Then a little bit here. I don't really contour my nose, but I do just a little bit. Oh, oops. This is what happened when you film at home, right? I'm okay with not being famous. I just do it for the content. Plus, people will naturally gravitate towards more beautiful people. I can't win that competition. So I'm very illiterate right now when I'm sweating. Okay, just a little bit of contour. Define my nose better. I run it up here. If you have any makeup tips to share, that would be cool. I mean, I'm doing everything right now with you guys, so whatever you can pick up, pick up. There's so many channels doing great real makeup tutorial. Me, I do it because I enjoy makeup and I just want to hang out. I just think that you know your face best. So if you spend enough time with yourself and you do it. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of highlight, the pink one. Run it here, a little bit here. Blend out the edges. Yeah. My face is sweaty already. I don't really put that much yet, but today I will. And a little bit here. Oof. Let me see what needs to be fixed. What's my zodiac sign? I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo with Virgo moon and Aquarius rising. I don't know what that means, but I got my birth chart read once on my birthday, so. What do you use for the highlighter thingy? This right here is Charlotte Tilbury. I got it years ago. See how much well loved it is? This is the only color I don't use, but I use these two. Are you listening to Wes Montana? Oh no, it's just actually random jazz music. Instrumental music, I listen to the most. I'm gonna use Spikes from MAC. What's your Chinese zodiac? I'm a snake. I do give Leo vibe. What that means? I don't know what that means. Tell me. Sometimes when I read like Leo memes on Instagram and someone like, oh my god, like that speak to me. But at the same time, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Glamorous and extroverted. I'm actually very introverted. I feel more comfortable talking to you guys. I'm extroverted when it depends on the vibe in the room. Sometimes when I sense a bad vibe, I just can't. So I would leave. I'm a ram and I think my little is a snake as well. Yeah, I'm a snake. Oh, this one? I don't wear drugstore makeup just because mostly my shop is Sephora. But my nephew got me this for Christmas. It's the Maybelline Hyaluronic Acid Lip Gloss. I just wear it because it's his gift. It's actually very hydrating and it smells good. It smells like candies. The color is stone. There we go. Yeah, I just like it because it's kind of natural. But what I do when I put on lip gloss, I would get a little bit of tissue and I would dab it. And then it looks more natural. So when I film, I have to powder, but right now it's good. If you like that sort of mellow jazz, Westminster is great. Also, if you like, yeah, Miles Davis is great. I like instrumental music, not necessarily just jazz. I love Motown. I love what is it? Black Pumas. I love what is it? Cali Ochus. Did I say it right? I hate to butcher people's name because I know what it's like, but I'm Asian. I'm Asian and I'm an immigrant, so sometimes my English second language speaking here, so please be kind. I'm dropping shit. I listen to K-pop, like a lot of K-pop lately, like BTS, I stan. What other music that I listen to? I listen to Brighton Axton or something like that. Oh, and my favorite album is Soundtrack from the movie The Skin I Live In. That's my favorite album ever. My favorite song is Shade of Marble in The Skin I Live In. If you listen to that song, like it's me right there. I think I'm done, guys. It's supposed to be GOAT by my grandpa always said Ram, but that's you are an immigrant. You have a pure American accent. How young were you when you came to the US? It's funny that you said I have an American accent because for the longest time I had a Chinese Asian accent when I first moved here, and then when I first moved to New York, a lot of people thought that I was from Britain. And only because I had an Australian teacher as an English teacher when I was in Vietnam, so I sounded a little bit off. But all my friends right now are American, so I guess I kind of picked it up from them. Yes, I love all those modern jazz. I actually know all the artists that you're talking about. I love them. I feel like my eyelashes is a little bit wonky today, guys. Let me see. I think that's better now. It was like way up. You know what I can do? I'm gonna rim it. There we go. I moved to the US when I was 14. Like just turned 14, I moved to the US. And I've been here for 10 years now, so. Yeah. I'm so dumb. I think I'm done. Yeah, I would just powder when I'm about to film, but other than that, I'm done. I'm trying to see what I need to fix before I go out there and film, but from Vietnam to the US without, yeah, straight. Oh. Hello from Mexico, Vikki. I love your videos and the message in them. What's the brand and the color of your lipstick? I love it. You probably missed it, but This is a combination. I only use MAC Spice lip liner, fill them all in, and then I put on Maybelline lip gloss. The color is Stone 008. Any more questions? I will take a couple more questions before I log out. Sometimes there's delays, so I'll wait a couple seconds. New York just be crazy expensive. Yes, New York is expensive. That's why you gotta make those coins. Let me take a couple thumbnail pictures because we need thumbnail pictures. I'm dumb. How long have you been with your boyfriend? I've been with him for 6 years now. I'm filming a road trip that I'm gonna take soon, so he will be on the road trip. And if you guys want to send me a question about relationship, I'll tell him to answer it for you guys. So it'll be refresh. It'll be pretty refreshed from the channel. It'll be him answering and not me. But yeah, send in a question, just hashtag Ask Vikki. It was really great seeing you on live, excited for your next upload. I have a question. How did you learn to speak English so perfectly considering you arrived in the US when you were no longer a child? I'm actually not, guys. Well, compared to who's standard, I think from an immigrant person point of view or someone who don't speak English as their first language, I sound better, but I just watch like a lot of TV shows and that's why I picked it up. But it's been like okay, but the second I moved out of my house and live by myself, interact with people who I don't have to wake up and speak Vietnamese or Chinese with, that's when I really learned how to speak English better. But I still have my problems. Sometimes when I type it's better, but like when I speak, sometimes I'm like, ooh, you make a mistake. But then at the same time, you know what? You guys get a message. We're not competing for the spelling bees here. So anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to see all of you. I will see you guys in my next upload. Right now I have a videos coming out on Sunday, I think. So yeah, watch out for that one. Love you.